This is Christine Peterson of Amigos Library Services, and today I want to talk to you about announcements. What you're looking at here is the SimplyE app in the background, and you're seeing an example announcement on top. The way this works is that the library can create an announcement, and when your patron opens the app, if there is an announcement to see, they will see it before they can do anything else in the app. So they'll see something like this. When they've read it, they click on OK, and then the app is there and they can use it in the normal way. Why would you use announcements? Well, a library can use it to publicize an upcoming event, or if you have modified hours coming up, or maybe you want to let them know that SimplyE will be down for a couple hours because of maintenance. It can be used for anything. The thing to know about this is your patrons will only see it once. It's not going to nag. They will see it once, they will click on OK, and then they will not see it again. So let me show you how this works. Some of you are familiar with this page. This is what we call the Circulation Manager. For some of you who haven't seen this, this is the web administration page for SimplyE, or some of you might consider it the configuration or the server side of SimplyE. What you're looking at here is the catalog for the library that I've chosen. So I'm going to do this work in the Amigos demo library. When we give you your URL and your login and password to do this work, you'll see your catalog. So if you're interested in doing this, just send us a message at technologysolutions@amigos.org, and we will send you the URL, login, and password for your library. So the first thing you'll see in the upper left corner will be your library's name. But what I want you to do today is go to the upper right corner and click on System Configuration. Once you've done that, you'll be in the library configuration area in the center, and you will see your library's name. Now you should see only your library's name. This is a demo library that Amigos uses, so we see more than one. But you should see only your library's name, and you should see an edit button to the left. Click that edit button. Now you're in the library configuration area, and right below that it should say edit and then your library's name. So if you're there, then you're in the right place. First thing I want you to do is hover over this basic information header. Go all the way over to the right and click on that caret to close that section. The only reason I do this is so it's easier for you to find the announcement section, which is the fourth section down. Hover over it and then click on the caret to the right. And now the announcement section is open. There's only a few things you need to create an announcement. The first thing is the text. What is it that you're going to say? And I have some text ready for a spring break that's coming up. The library is going to have modified hours Monday through Friday, 8 to 8. They're going to resume regular hours on the Saturday before spring break ends. Now below that, notice it tells you how many characters you can have and what the maximum length is. So you have 350 characters to play with. So you have the text, and now you need to put in the dates for when you want it to start being seen and when you want it to stop being seen. So by default, it's going to give you today's date and then 2 months later. So that's why we're seeing May 2nd, which is the date I'm doing this recording, and May 2nd, 2 months later. But if we look at this and we think March 21st and May 2nd, if I have people looking at it today, they're probably going to forget. So maybe I want to make this a little closer to March 21st. I can click inside that date and change it. So let's say I want to make it 2 weeks ahead of time. I'll make it March 7th. Or I could click on the calendar icon to the right, and I could choose a date from the calendar. So I could have done it either way. Now, what is the last date I want them to see it? If we look up here, the last date where the library is going to have modified hours is March 25th. They don't need to see this announcement on the 26th because we're back to normal hours. So the 25th is going to be the last day. So this time I'll use the calendar on the right hand side, and I'm going to move back to March and click on the 25th. So look at it, make sure you've got the text right, the start date and the end date for when you want patrons to see this, and then click on Submit. All right, so now you can look at it. You can say, okay, there are the dates, and here's the text, and you might think you're done, but you're not quite. There's one more Submit button, and it's at the very bottom of the page. Click on Submit. This is what you want to see. You want to see that green bar, and you want to see successfully edited this library. So you have successfully edited this one. Now the announcement will work. As I said, if you want to do this yourself, send us a message, technologysolutions@amigos.org. We'll be glad to send you the URL and your login and password for your library, and you can make this change yourself. If you have any trouble, email us at the same address and we will help you. If you have any questions, let us know. Other than that, I hope you have a great day.